Hey, what is up, everybody? I'm Will, and we are back with Wuthering Waves today. So, last time we were on... let's see here. Let's pull up the map. We were on this tiny-ass island here, where apparently there's some time distortion stuff happening. And, we're gonna head back there after I do this real quick. So, I was trying to figure out what was the best way to, like, grind and stuff. First of all, had to get materials. That took a little bit because the limit how many times you can fight someone in a similar way in like Genshin's Almost at Zero, how there's like a set material that gets spent every time you do a specific type of boss fight to get that material. Lame. I hate when they do roadblocks like that, just like how I hate they do roadblocks for this. So this seems to be a quick way to get like the normal level of material, not the ones to like ascend to go to like an even higher level, just the base level of material is. Coming here to like the outside of the city to find this dude who actually looks pretty damn cool. He looks like a grizzled general. Meh.
Combat isn't just about strength. You need skills and wisdom too when facing enemies on the battlefield.
He always says that.
You there, looking to put on some training?
Honestly, it's kind of funny at this point because it's just like, okay, so as you can see, we get different materials. Here we get the basic level up stuff. This one, I don't really remember which one this one does. I think this is for our summons. And then there's just straight up money. So they made it super simple, super basic. Right now it's only level 35. I don't know if this goes up or like if there's another place like this that we can do. Like, for example, if like at a later city you get to a later update, if they'll have like basically the same exact thing except higher levels, which will give you like higher output. Hopefully that will be a thing. But yeah, I found this. It just seemed like the easiest thing to do. We're gonna solo. We're running this team. As you can see, we already have 2 guys level 50, and he's level 40. I wanted to level up another person, but like they really limit how much you can do this. And yes, you can get those level up materials other ways, but I haven't found a way that's as quick as this that doesn't involve just like walking around finding chests or fighting enemies, which just takes much longer. So unfortunately we are kind of already soft locked into this, but after we get him leveled, actually wait, no, shit, I don't even think I can level him up. No, I can't. Well, we're gonna do this level anyway. We'll start leveling up another character. I forgot, 40 was the cap, and there are materials related to ascend him up to level 50, or able to unlock up to level 50. So yeah, this is super basic, super simple. Boop.
Moment of resonance.
It's literally like 2 rounds of like barely anything.
No hesitation.
Again, these guys are level 35 or level 50, so we can wipe them out super quick and easy. Boom, boom, boom. And I can't remember what the enemy levels were that we were fighting. It was level, I believe it was level 54, I think? Well, they're still, like, higher than us, I'm pretty sure. Oh, whoa, wait, did I just cut the bullet? Okay, there, that's it. Literally, 2 rounds, basic-ass people. Come here, you do this. And then you can choose, claim 40 or claim this, and you spend double. I actually like this, where it's like, okay, you have to do this thing to get the rewards, but you're like, let's face it, if you're gonna be here grinding it, instead of playing it 4 times, they just allow you to double up, which is something I really appreciate, where it's like, you still need to do the thing, but you only have to do it 1 time, and then you can choose how much you want. I do wish that you could go up higher than that, but they limited it to just doubling what you already have, so we're gonna do it 1 more time. We're gonna get maximum amount of goods, and the material resets every day, so it's basically a daily grind kind of thing.
One with the sounds.
Mind if I borrow this?
And yeah, there's also weapons and stuff we still need to work on as well. Actually, maybe that level up material was for weapons.
Let the bullets fly.
And I also found the blacksmith. He sells some of the materials for level ups.
Mind
or Ascension, sorry. I keep confusing those two words. So Ascension is like when you hit your level cap of like 40 and you want to move up to hitting the level cap of 50. You have to unlock those levels. So you have to ascend your character. So he has some of the Ascension materials.
All is fair in war. War spares no one.
Annihilate.
Saw that coming.
Destruction. Alright. And then, boom. Grinding done for the day. Which, like, I appreciate that it's short and quick. And they're not, like, really dragging it out. Yeah, I guess we'll put this into a different character. Because the blacksmith deals in, like, one type of material. But then there's also things like flowers and other stuff like that that our characters also need to ascend. Which is pretty lame. But I'll run over and show you. Yeah, we're kind of soft locked on the characters that we have right now, just because like they're the highest level ones, and we're at that point now where it's like we need.
Oh, so you've accepted my invitation, Rover?
I don't. What?
Well, yes. My name is Laurent. Since you are here, you must have lost someone too.
Okay, I hate that you can kind of just fumble your way into these things.
Daddy?
Now, Yuan, no need to be afraid. He's not one of those evil patrollers. You're safe with me. Yes, my daughter. Her name is Yuan, my only precious.
I am Daddy's precious?
Absolutely, my dear. We will stay together. Nothing can take you from me again.
Okay, I feel like this is either gonna get very creepy or he's gonna die straight up.
Yes. Once we were separated by an unfortunate turn of events.
Oh, is she a robot?
But now I have her back, thanks to the Seance Society's help. Truly a miracle, is it not? And you, yes, you too can be reunited with your loved ones. No, she didn't. She was never gone. Can't you see? Yuan, she's still alive. Alive and well.
Daddy, what's happening? You're scaring me.
He seems off.
Yeah, no
Is he
shit.
overclocking?
No, doctor. I don't need anything.
Okay, police?
I am not leaving her. You're not leaving Daddy, right? Yuan?
Are we gonna fight this guy in the streets?
Yuan! Shut up! Take your hands off her now!
That's enough, Laurent.
Okay, what the fuck is happening?
She'll be safe in my care. You still have other things to do, remember?
Who is she?
No! Don't! Yuan!
Laurent! Do you want to lose your daughter again?
No. Fine. I'll leave it to you.
Now hand over the girl. You see, that man is her father. Why do you want to separate them? Oh, well, whatever. Wan, come over here, please.
Yes.
Good girl. Stay here, Wan. And why would you be concerned? Smart girls know how to mind their own business. Oh, you're quite the fighter. How about...
Like it. We're fighting within the mindscape.
Shh! They're coming. It's the patrollers. We can't let them find out about Wan Wan. Now, if you don't want to get into trouble, better do as I say. I'll explain everything later, including what's happening with the Seance Society.
I don't know what the fuck is happening right now.
Smart choice. Good. Now come give me a hand. We'll need to hide the traces of fighting here.
I don't, what? God damn it, I get roped into this. Alright, whatever.
Everything's back to where they were before. Found a piece of paper inside one of the boxes. It seems like a transaction record. Date of transaction. It says today. Items. 4 reincarnation puppets. What are those?
I think they're pretty self-explanatory there, bud.
Signy. Lorong. Probably forgot to take it with him.
Or are they empty vessels that they crammed holes into, maybe? If I had to take it while it's out in the dark. Okay, let's proceed. I was just trying to get to the blacksmith, man. Apparently we just fumbled into this side story. Okay, first, before we talk to him, I think there's 2 logos, like, right on top. You couldn't have moved the old man over here? Sorry, wrong button. Door. Yeah. Let's see if we have any tentacles. I don't think so. We haven't checked in a week. Oh no, we have enough. Okay, we can do one of these. This guy's kinda cool. Okay, it says up. So I'm assuming that's referring to, oh, we can get a 5-star, but the chances are higher that the person on the banner is who we're gonna get. Because we have pulled a 5-star that was not the person on the banner. Which I hate that they do that. Just like have a random banner for everything, and then the specific character. Like, why is that so difficult? Nah. Okay, I don't think we are going to today. Alright, I wanted to check on...
I see my way clear.
Nice pick. You won't regret choosing Alto's service.
Alright, let's see here. We got a weird green thingy, some flowers, and then another weird golden ball thingy. Alright, let's see what this guy's got. What do you got for me? Right. Like you just
I
completely
repair
stab him.
and make tacitite weapons
Like,
here.
oh, my bad, sir.
A resonator's life is crucial, but their weapon comes close. Pick a reliable one in my place.
Okay, so we got golden ball thing. So he's got that. So the other one comes from a boss fight, and another one is just like the flower they pick up. That's what it seems to be. There's like a material that's for like common enemies. There's a flower of some sort, and then there's like a material specifically from a boss fight. Oh, 3. Right. Alright, I realized that on my camera. I don't know if it was even on screen. Alright.
How about it? Feeling fresh with your new weapon?
Actually, I don't even know what...
How about it? Feeling fresh with your new weapon? How about it? Feeling fresh with your
Brother.
new weapon?
I'm just gonna buy 3 of all of them just in case in the future. If I have to come back, I have to come back. But like, might as well get 3 of all of them. But okay, good to know. There's this quest going on here. We're gonna dip back to where we were. Oh, whoa. Okay, that might be an event. Okay, that's where we were. Alright, we're gonna head back into the mines. Like so many of us, I yearn for the mines. Oh yeah, there were like glowing bells that we were trying to collect. To figure out what the hell they were. Oh yo, treasure chest. Nice.
An unexpected discovery.
Alright, I can't remember where we came in at. There's supposed to be some sort of plant. We got a nice glow. Okay. Nice in there. I don't know if, oh. Okay, I guess just put us there instead of when we were over there. Okay, Okay, so we need that to put it in there. Or we could throw it like... Okay, so it's basically like a throwable ice bomb. Okay, so we need this. Interact with it. It didn't seem... I'm not quite sure how we interact with it. Trying to
One with the sounds.
a blank. Oh, there's a way to change. Ah, there it is. Okay. Oh, that's the shooty one. I wanted the scanny one. Ugh, the button combo one. Okay, yeah, like, but I'm not getting anything to, like, interact. It's literally just a regular fight thing, so... Huh. Maybe I missed something over here. See, that's what I was looking for. Oh, alright. I don't know. Oh, there's a whole bunch. Oh, those.
Leave it to me. Seems like a new discovery.
Oh yeah, I remember we fought a bunch of these guys last time. Yeah, they're level 55.
I see your weakness.
All is fair in war.
Okay, yeah. I remember. We came from this way. Down in here. Personally, this puzzle is kind of locking me in. He's like, I was expecting like we would be able to grab it like we did that yellow crystal. But it's not letting us, so it's like kind of at a impasse. Maybe we're on the... Being underground is so annoying because it's like, I think we might be on the wrong level. All of these things are like locked in. that's a solid shield. Hmm.
Who's the prey now? Saw that coming.
Count me in. Mind if I borrow this?
Strike the shadows. One with the sounds. Target confirmed.
God, even these little guys
Misery.
take a little bit of time to do now.
Swift and resolute. Moment of resonance.
Okay, those two guys can combo easily. Still trying to bring in the gun guy to combo.
Seems like a new discovery.
Alright, finding some crystals. Okay, like, it's kind of showing... Oh, maybe I missed this. There. Oh my god. Okay.
The Sentinel's situation is worse than we thought. It had already sustained severe injuries when it descended upon Mount Firmament. With one of the temporal programs lost, it no longer had the power to restore time. Instead, it could only stop and rewind it.
Hey, what's up?
So the Sentinel protected Hongjin with its power. But it couldn't return things back to normal.
It would seem so. According to their theories, the Sentinel's injury would worsen over time. And if the Sentinel perishes, the temporal disruptions will spiral out of control, engulfing all of Jinzhou. So the Fraxidus just added a pinch of salt to the already gaping wounds on Mount Firmament. There's nothing we can do. At least that's what it says in these records. Only the Mianlong Chamber can provide temporary relief for the Sentinel, but it won't heal it completely. In the end, the Sentinel and a peculiar visitor who is immune to time disruptions would have to come up with a last resort. The Sentinel couldn't be fixed, so they decided to replicate its power onto a resonator through induced resonance. Their experiments resulted in the first chronosorter, a man-made resonance object. No. A chronosorter can only rewind time within a narrow range. It's no match for the Sentinel's immense power.
So, it's describing what it does and how we made a tool to get around it, just to say that that tool doesn't work as well as the base thing, and that's why we have to rescue the base thing. Brother. You could have just been like, oh, we need to get the Sentinel, because it's important to the time flow. You didn't need to explain how important it is by explaining how important this tool is and how insufficient that tool is compared to the Sentinel. Like, what? Just say, hey, we need the Sentinel. They do this all the time, where they, like, they try to do, like, world building and stuff, but it's like, You're saying nonsense to make the thing that we're trying to do more important, but we don't have a frame of reference for any of this, so you're literally just saying nonsense stuff. Just say, this is important, we need to go there and do this. Okay, I'm on board. You don't need to try to sell me with this lore that, like, ultimately does not matter for a thing that is important.
We are getting closer and closer to the truth.
It's like if they had, like, a blacksmith.
more
And it's like,
flare
oh, this is
stones
the blacksmith. But we have this other
Everything
blacksmith, but
aside,
he's not as good as
first
this
we
blacksmith.
must
That's why you have
find
to use this
Jinshi.
blacksmith. It's like, don't give me options of shitty blacksmiths and one good blacksmith just to show how good the good blacksmith is. Brother. I can fix this real quick, don't worry. Let me open up my chat and block this fuckface. Loser. AKA bot. Here you go. Nice little band for you. Awesome. Dude, I swear to God, like every 3 to 4 months, there's just like a wave of new bots that just start coming. Flashbang. We got the crystal. Although, okay, I need to get rid of that other one. It drives me fucking crazy and I hate it so goddamn much. I want to knock the fuck out the person that thought, oh yeah, let's do this temporary one that's constantly on, constantly glowing, constantly over there, constantly pointing to this other thing. But don't worry, it won't be the main quest. It's like, motherfucker, like, why are you such a dick? Whee! I still need to look in to see if I can customize the glider. I still have to. Right. Oh, there we go. That was the key difference.
Another chrono sorter.
Well, we're gonna do this. It's
The
probably gonna
second
rewind
phase.
time there.
Should be behind this gate. Let's restore the collapsed gate with this chrono sorter.
Oh,
So
really?
it turned you into a climb bang. Please use the leap device to eject yourself and crash through that ice wall.
I can run. Look at the little guy.
Another chrono sorter. Let's give it a try. The stone slates have formed a path. Now we can bring the tacitite fulminate across the water.
I don't know how I feel about her having to describe everything we need to do. Like, yeah, I already know all the components of this puzzle because I was literally right here. Oh, I can run with it. Thy name is.
This hidden area may allow us to reach that photon vault.
Okay, I have mixed feelings. I do like that there's a lot of voice acting here throughout the quest, which I kind of appreciate, but it's a lot of nothing sentences. But then, like, sometimes when we're, like, talking with someone, they don't have voice acting despite both characters being main characters. So it's like, I actually prefer no voices here and the more minimal interactions having voice acting rather than how it is now. Although I guess this is for, like, making it more friendly to people to figure out what the hell to go and do. Although, to be fair, we did get stuck. Oh, I want this guy. On, like, what we needed to do because I overlooked something. some of these are just like, I don't understand them. Like when there's like multiple degrees, I get it. But when it's literally just like one, it's just like, let me activate it and it automatically does it. I don't need the variations because there are no variations for a lot of them. Picking up some crystal and amphetamines. As it did say. Oh, yo, okay, so that's a whole doorway open now, right? And then let's get this fully rewound. Alright, and then what did we need to do? We need to do something with these.
One with the
Oh, right,
sounds.
that's right. We needed a ranged character.
There is still another photon vault to break. I can't reach it from here. We may need to look around for a better vantage
man.
point.
Oh. I thought they were showing like a glowy thing for a secret passage, but it was just the bug. Lime. Alright, puzzle solved. Doesn't help that we tried to solve the puzzle when we were unable. That kind of doubled up on the time, but whatever. Oh, 1 out of 3.
One last flare stone
Or
to go.
no, sorry. Okay, we just took it down.
There's a carrier lift nearby. Perhaps the flare stone is on the floor beneath us. We should be able to find Jinshi soon.
And what's inside? Mystery box number 1.
Lower. Let's see what they got. More cave. Alright. Let's see where this is going. Yeah, see, that's very pronounced and obvious. The other one was like a little more off to the side. And a lot of the times when there's like a desk with paperwork on it in these, it's like
Is
not
that so?
important.
So this file confirms that the chronosorters are artificial resonance objects. They activate when hit with a strong impact to create the corresponding resonance effects. And this also answers my previous question. The chronosorters rewind time through resonating with the Sentinel. No, it was nowhere near enough. The chronosorters shut down once they are removed from the Sentinel's range, or the abnormal time flow on Mount Firmament. Plus, as artificial resonance objects, their capacity is limited. According to the Court of Savante researchers, there was a hypothesis that could potentially make them more powerful, the Second Resonance Awakening hypothesis, which states the collision between two resonating frequencies might cause a Second Resonance Awakening. Yes. That fight has to happen to trigger a Second Resonance Awakening for Jinshi, so she may exert even stronger resonance abilities, ones that allow her to restore the flow of time. Countless chronosorters were made to collide with the Sentinel's frequencies, but they were no match. All the machines turned to dust. One chronosorter briefly showed the power to restore time before breaking apart. This proved that a second awakening can indeed improve resonance ability. The research log mentioned that all chronosorters were working in an overdrive mode. It's similar to how human resonators experience overclocking, they wrote.
Oh my god, we literally just did a thing where they mentioned overclocking, and it was like, what? Cut to where we should be. Oh yeah, you want to learn about overclocking?
Overclocking happens when a resonator overexerts their ability.
Yeah, I could assume.
And this researcher who wrote this suggests that it might be the key to triggering a second awakening. No, it's not. Exhausting oneself will only result in destruction. In addition, I noticed another detail in these records. The chronosorters required manual control, while the sentinel Jue appeared to be under someone else's command. In the only incident of success, just as the chronosorter was about to break down, that peculiar visitor gave an order to the sentinel.
It honestly
And the
sometimes
sentinel
feels like we're
successfully
playing like a
transferred
light novel.
some kind of energy to the chronosorter.
Where it's like someone wrote a
thanks
light
to that
novel
order.
and then they just filled in the in-between parts or action parts with gameplay. Because they'll just have like conversations like this in the middle of fucking nowhere for like no real purpose. It's like, brother, like, I know I need to do this thing. You adding all this extra information on top of it isn't going to change how excited or unexcited I am about doing the thing I know I have to do.
Rover, do you have an idea?
Very clearly not, since I did not speak. Alright.
Mind if I borrow this?
Just like the button, like how it is so unintuitive to go into the aim mode and so unintuitive to get out. It's the same unintuitive thing.
Jinchi.
Oh, we got Ice Wolf. Oh, Thunderbolt. Ooh! We found her! We found her. Hells yeah.
You.
Me. Us. Words.
Don't worry. Rover is special. The temporal disruption can't hurt him.
But Changli, you're...
Shh. I am not. Therefore, I
I
shall
gave
not.
my word to be your pawn, and I intend to keep it. As your teacher and courtier, it is only right for me to do so. And let's not forget, without me playing the Wayfinder for Rover, we wouldn't even have him here. Rover has a strong connection to this place. You need his help to resolve Mount Firmament's crisis.
But we already owe Rover a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
Thank you, Rover. Thank you.
What the fuck is with the bots today?
Rover, I will do everything
Again.
I can to rescue the Sentinel as soon as possible. And we can finally talk to it in person. It will surely have the answers you want.
Let's cut to the chase.
On flashbang. Yeah.
What did you find in Truthseeker's past, Jinchi?
According to the Court of Savante's records, the Sentinel was already injured upon its arrival at Mount Firmament. As time passed and its condition worsened, the flow of time became unstable here. causing temporal disruptions that could potentially threaten Jinzhou. Only the Sentinel's appointed resonator can restore its temporal mandate. Their records indicate a solution. To reverse the rapid aging effect from temporal disruptions, I must deliberately collide with the Sentinel's resonance power during combat, triggering my second resonance awakening. That will enhance my power beyond its limits.
Let's say you can achieve all that, but Jinshi, do you understand what is at stake for yourself?
I understand. I share a resonance connection with Jue, but I never took the time to truly get to know it. I've been blind to its suffering for so long. Sentinel Jue has been guiding us since the city's founding with its wise words and well-crafted decisions. The temporal disruptions we face are just a side effect of its efforts to protect local people. Without the Sentinel blocking out tacit discords through its time manipulation power, Jinzhou would be a barren wasteland today.
So what do you plan to do, Jinshi? If the Sentinel's condition is indeed incurable, nobody knows how far the temporal disruptions will continue to spread. Today it's Mount Firmament, but tomorrow it could be all of Jinzhou.
I will. If it truly comes down to that, I'll fulfill Jue's prophecy myself. It's the only way to save Mount Firmament, protect Jinzhou, and help the Sentinel.
Have you thought about the consequences, Jinshi? Trying to trigger a second awakening by fighting the Sentinel, it could make you overclock at any moment. We both know what that means. You could lose your mind forever, or even disintegrate into dust. You don't want to end up like those chronosorters, shredded under immense pressure.
Okay, straight up, this is bad writing, where you introduce a concept of overclocking, and then, like, the very next conversation is a dramatic moment centered around overclocking, the thing you literally just learned about. With the character, which you've had, like, 2 conversations with, and it's supposed to be dramatic, it's like, I'm not connected with this character, and I just learned about this thing. And now we're trying to make it a highly, like, dramatic thing. Well, not highly dramatic, but, like, fairly dramatic, intense thing. Where it's like, brother, I have no connection with you, and I just learned about this thing. Which, honestly, isn't even really that, like, crazy of a thing. It's like, okay, that makes sense. But it's just like, I don't... Fortunately, fallen flat for me, bud.
On top of that, do you honestly believe you can fight in your current condition? I can see right through your facade, Jinshi. You're essentially committing suicide at this point.
You're one to talk, my teacher. I learn from the best. When have you ever backed down from risking your life for what you believe in?
Oh? I don't remember ever teaching you that. We all die eventually, but we need to stay alive as long as we can to achieve more.
Cheerful.
Jinshi, you must live. and inherit the Sentinel's power. Then you can save and protect these people for years to come.
Changli,
Jinshi, I don't intend to stop you. I know you've made up your mind. That's why I brought Rover here. You may have already guessed it. Rover is indeed the hero who fought by our Sentinel's side during Jinzhou's early days. He is also the mysterious visitor spoken of in tales about Mount Firmament.
Of course.
All evidence we've gathered points to this being true. If anyone can help us with the situation at Mount Firmament, it must be Rover.
Don't worry. I'm also the chosen one in every single other story that we'll come across about a legendary hero. Because I, best boy main character, must be the sole focal point for all of reality. Because I am, in fact, the bestest of boys. Like, making the main character way too much of the he's very clearly the main character of the universe kind of thing, where it's like, brother, no, like, let there be other heroes and legends and whatnot. Which there are, but it's like, oh no, this is a super important one that's specific to this character that's like, you know, still don't have his memory. It's like, what? Right?
thank you, my teacher. Jingshi will keep your words in mind.
Lastly, we still don't know for sure how the Fraxidus is keeping our Sentinel trapped. This will determine if you can actually meet it face to face. Yes, it could be any of these scenarios. Lady Xingyi is already on the case. We should get an answer soon. The cipher key should be inside the stone chamber, behind its entrance gate. There is one more flare stone to work out. Let's get moving.
Lurker is inside the stone chamber, which is further ahead, by exactly 15 footsteps. There, you must... I don't know if these crystals ever really come into handy, but... Another puzzle room.
Look, our last target. On those floating floor tiles. We need a way to restore them.
And I can't wait. So there's a new game gonna be dropping called Dragpunk, where it's basically like Valorant.
It's not working. We may need to follow a specific order.
Okay, we have to do a specific order, he said. It's kind of like Valorant, except with a fun twist, where in between matches you get like a selection of cards that can like change things, like, oh, give you double health, double speed. You can summon a zombie. You can like make a like healing radius around you, even though that's not like an ability you normally have. And it's like, oh, that seems cool. Everyone I've seen play it said it was really, really fun. Although I'm not much of a Counter-Strike Valo person. So I don't know if I'll get super into it, but it looks fun.
The court of Savante set many traps here. They must have worked hard to protect Mianlong Chamber.
Okay, we came in from over here. There's this upper path. Let's check this out real quick. What's going on in this neck of the woods here? Oh. Okay, so that's probably just looping back for people that like explore the cave. Oh, treasure chest.
Well, would you look at that?
Would you look?
Easy money.
Look at it. Oh, see? Lame. Most of them are just 2 spots. Today and in the past.
It's a trap. Watch out.
Oh yay, we get to use the character. Oh,
Insolence.
kind of.
Fine harmony.
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
Take 4. Our lights shine through.
Oh, and we also use her as well.
Now that's a hassle.
Oh my god.
Think fast.
God, it's just like doing nothing but attacking.
Embrace the change.
I don't know how to
My part.
dodge that one properly.
Take 4. Fine harmony. Take 4.
That is cool. The guy with the staff we summoned for her. She's actually, both of them are pretty cool characters. In terms of combat, I actually might want to pull for her since she's on the board. Wasn't sure about it because we haven't played as her, but now that we have, she's actually a pretty cool character with like a fiery like phoenix motif to her.
I'm done with all 3 flare stones.
Good. Let's head back to the entrance. We should be able to access the cipher key now.
Okay, wait, no. We have like... Oh no, those aren't side rooms. Okay, before when we saw those shapes, they were like rooms you could go into. But I guess not. Not today. And you know what? Since we did play as her, and she did seem pretty fun, her summon was super awesome. I do want to get him with the staff, but yeah, she seemed fun with the cool phoenix motif. So let's try to do a pull for her then. Do it. Nope. All right. I think we've already gotten 2 out of the 3 4-stars.
I am Baiju, a researcher at the Huaxu
Oh man,
Academy.
Baiju.
Let me witness where...
Baiju might be my least favorite character just because I don't like her fighting style. Oh hey!
Wanna catch me, huh, you thieves?
I really like her. She is like just like a cartoony little gremlin. Anything's better than like what we're doing now, which is like they have character, but like the 2 people that we're dealing with now, it's like, I am an adult, mature person who does adult, mature person things that talks in a fairly serious adult, mature person way. Exciting, isn't it? It's like, no, you're both kind of boring, and I'd prefer a more cartoony, overly bombastic situation. I think that's why I'm really vibing with Psychonauts, is because the characters in there are fucking wacky and weird. It's like, and that's also why I kind of like Zoneless and Zero. Even though, like, a lot of them are just the kind of plain, there are some wacky, fun characters that I do really like in there. The personalities need to be fun and interesting. Having just normal adult people talking normal adult things in a very standard, normal way is just like, cool, this seems very boring. Okay, cool, so we got a double of her. Which, oh. Dang, I think he's back once.
I will be there for everyone.
He is a character I do want to
as we
try to
head
level
toward
up
our
more.
shared future,
She seems like a very
leaving the
complex
past
character.
behind.
Due to the way she fights, and she has like that randomization for moves. And I'm assuming she's gonna be like what's her face from Genshin, obsessed with money. Oh wait, hold on. There's a bell. I have not been paying attention to our mini map. Why was there a lab table built down here like that? And there's another bell down here. But yeah, I think I finally figured it out. That's what it is. Why some of these are just so boring to me. It's because, yeah, the people talking are just like plain and mid. In both their delivery and their personality. Like, I don't blame the voice actor on that. It's just like that's what the personality of the character is. Okay, wait. Okay, before we go and do that. Oh, it doesn't show the bell on any of them. That sucks. I can see it on my map, but I can't see it on the other one. Alright, we're going all the way up to the top. Ooh, treasure chest.
An unexpected discovery.
Oh, it's like up in the corner oval. Yeah, I did also go to the medical person in town and buy a bunch of revives and stuff. So if we do die, we will not run out of revives. Oh, really? Come on, guy. Like, you got like an icy downhill thing. You didn't decide to do the, oh, we slipping downhill, woo, kind of thing. Up so many lizards. Lizards and butterflies. Why are those the bread and butter of like animals walking around that you collect?
The cipher key.
Damn it, it popped up again. Alright, let's cipher this key.
We've reached the carrier lift.
Rover, take good care of the cipher key.
You bet, bud.
I'm leaving the rest to you and Jinji. Please don't forget, I am your wayfinder. I journeyed with you into the mountains to ensure you meet up with Jinshi.
Here, it was like 5 minutes.
From this point onward, I will be counting on you both to go and confront the Sentinel. This is all I can do for you. I'm here to guide, not intervene.
It's here to
The
lead,
path is yours to choose.
to read.
Not to mention, the Fraxidus has been pestering us non-stop. You'll need someone to keep them at bay. Yes, they've been constantly watching you, interested in your every move. They can never seem to take their eyes off of you. By all means, means, please carry on without me. As for myself, I have a more fitting location to make my contributions from. Oh, speak of the devils.
Oh, cutscene, here we go. Honestly, they do quite a few cutscenes. I was surprised nothing really popped up for us since we've been on this island, I don't think.
How rude. This is not how we greet people here. Allow me to demonstrate the proper etiquette.
Of course, they had to do a cut-to shot of her boobs to pan up to her face. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? God damn it. They did it! Bro! They do that shot a lot in anime. Never take a film class where you learn about cinematography, or else you will start seeing patterns in like anime that you cannot unsee. Although to be fair, most people usually see it too.
Chun-Li.
Those artificers are nothing to worry about. Don't worry. Chang-Li has her plans.
Those clouds look really nice.
I don't believe we will run into more ambushes on the way.
I just see how they work and move. It's moving, but like also the textures inside of them are shifting, but since they look realistic, it's very like they do it. In Genshin, it's very cheesy and not great looking. Oh, hello. Yeah, goddamn, the cloud. This looks awesome. I just wish, like, you look here, beautiful. You turn here, and then it's just kind of like, I wish the rock had a little bit more realistic texture to it. Or, not realistic texture, I mean, higher detail to it. I mean, in the same art style, higher detail. It's beautiful. I would say. Uh-oh. Why is I'm so ass in the last week. And it would be sporadic and random. It's always fun. Oh, so I'm the little cube and I have to place myself to where it's gonna be. Man, huh? Wait, what? How do I... Huh. Not... Okay. Oh, yeah, let's get this. I'll figure that out later. Yeah, I couldn't... Yeah, I'm not sure. It was showing that you just kind of place it, but then like, not like there was no like locking in or anything. Okay, hold on. Let's look at the tutorial since it's gonna be like the freshest thing. Okay, here. Transform into the cube. Okay, so it's face the right direction. Okay, so it's face the right direction is like the important part, so maybe that's what I was not doing. Watch how cube I am. Nope, still like not. I literally went in every direction. Like, literally, there's like not many buttons that you can really do. It was pressing how important the direction you are in is important. Like, there's gotta be some other button to press. Or, oh, wait. Oh, it's right here. Right? Was I misunderstanding? We're not supposed to fill in those other ones. Those are a pattern we're supposed to complete on this last one. There. I literally... Okay, so I was misunderstanding. It was a pattern showing where the extra block would be that I had to do on the last one. I thought I had to fill in each individual one. And then also, yeah, the direction pointing thing. It's like I pointed in that direction. And nothing happened before, so it's like... Okay, well, now we know for the next one, if I remember, hopefully.
Leave it to me.
Ooh, we got some weird thingies.
One with the sound. Break. No hesitation.
Target confirmed. All is fair. War spares no one.
Freaking annihilated. Oh, another level! Oh wow, that actually got us quite a bit of XP. I thought it would just get us up to the next level and that's it.
Swift and resolute.
Oh, there's the village, it's right there. Oh wow, so we're like really not that far away from it. Exactly where they want us to go. Stupid fucking extra doohickey. Okay, we just need to go back. Okay. Let's grab this bell. Can't deal with them on this path. Music in this game is nice. That's one thing I gotta say is like consistent throughout a lot of these gacha games, the music, you'll always get at least like a handful of bangers, if not just like the full soundtrack being pretty damn good. This one's been like okay.
We've got company.
Like the song playing now, or was playing, was like pretty solid. God, seriously, still? I'm so sorry guys about my bit rate. It is all over the place. God damn it. Alright, anyways, let's head back to town. Oh, we got Wolf.
Mind if I borrow this?
Swift and resolute. The hour is upon us. Strike the shadows. Summer! All is fair in war.
Mind if I borrow this? Bang! Let the bullets fly.
No hesitation.
There we go.
Target, let's slip the dogs of war. All is fair in war.
Yes, we got him. That's the first time we got one of those, I suppose. Nice.
The loot we find is not part of my pay. It's all
Oh,
yours.
we got even more bells popping on. I can't wait until we meet this guy. I am going to just assume he's an edgelord until proven otherwise. Oh, yo.
Keep your eyes open.
Okay, up on that lid. Yeah, I don't really know if there's someone we're supposed to talk to that we can exchange these bells in for, but this is kind of giving the Oculum vibes from Genshin.
Keep your eyes open. It's
I could
time.
have just teleported there, but like exploration, you know? Besides, this place looks so awesome. I just love the look of it. It's like, you know those modernist houses in America that you'll see where it's just like wood and glass and nothing else? It's the same vibe except in a more Asian traditional style with like the curved rooftops. I think really adds something to it that the American ones are not, because they're usually more like square and the roofs are usually flat, which makes the whole design look flat. Me personally. Amateur architect here. And when I say amateur, I mean more of an enthusiast more than anything. Specifically about art deco. In both architectural as well as interior design. Either way.
It's Madam Magistrate. She's back.
Oh, yay!
I must go tell Lady Xinyi.
Well, they're about to find out. We're walking in. What? Trash game won't let me pet dog. Oh yeah, I've been seeing some gameplay of the new Assassin's Creed, which is a sentence I have not said in many years. But they finally did, you know, Japan. One of the most obvious places to do an Assassin's Creed. It only took them nearly 20 years. And honestly, it's looking pretty good from what I'm seeing. I might actually pick it up. Last time I played Assassin's Creed was like back, like right when the one in France happened. I can't remember what that one's called. I did a marathon of basically all Assassin's Creed games up until like that one. right before that one. And that one, and there was already like 7 or 8 games at that point. And I have not tried any of them in their newer, like, I'd say the more modern era, which started with like the whole Egyptian themed one. But it looked pretty good. Although apparently they're still trying to do the whole Animus thing, where it's like, I don't know what the story is. All I know is they got rid of Desmond a long time ago, and then most of the games I played after that was just like, you're a generic worker guy that's looking into these memories.
The Mianlung chamber is open now.
Like, I don't need any of that.
You can proceed inside.
I'm surprised and apparently like they're still kind of doing that. I don't know if there is a character that you're supposed to be outside of the Animus or whatnot, but like I'm surprised they're still doing it, because as soon as they like dropped Desmond, for quite a few games they just had generic worker guy doing it, and it's like, why? There's no point in this whole external story of the Animus anymore. Like, it doesn't make sense and it doesn't matter. Just make it period pieces about the League of Assassins. That's literally all you need to do. You can just completely drop the whole pretext of someone in the Animus, because it no longer matters, as far as I'm aware. If there is a new story that's happening outside of the Animus, cool, because honestly, I kind of like the sci-fi stuff that they were doing, but then they completely dropped the ball and then like just ditched it. Oh, I don't know. I think it's kind of stupid at this point to still be doing Animus stuff if there's no real like, here's this character that you're playing as, there's an external story that's important that's happening. But either way, you know, ninjas, so I'm on board. I'm thinking about picking it up. Looks super dope. Well, I haven't played any of the more modern ones, so.
Before you go, there's something important I need to tell you. Changli was right. They used the Court of Cervantes' research to trap our Sentinel in its resting chamber. They used the Chronosorters. Our captured artificer revealed that the Fraxidus sent a death squad to invade Mount Firmament.
Oh yay, death squads.
They had a twofold plan. First, to place the Chronosorter in the Mianlung chamber while it was still operational. And second, to lure the Sentinel back to Mount Firmament. Although their death squad was no match for the Sentinel, by forcing its hand, the powerful resonance ability of the Sentinel would clash with the energy of the Chronosorter. This would ultimately cause harm to itself.
Distortion bubble around it.
What if the Fraxidus modified those Chronosorters? A whole bunch of them, pushed to their limits, all working together to deliver one massive blow. But not even that was enough to take down the Sentinel. After the first hit, they set up modified flare crests in the Mianlung chamber to form a special force field along with those Chronosorters. It prevented the Sentinel from replenishing energy, and eventually restricted its movement and perception.
So, we must free the Sentinel from that force field first.
It would be a task more complicated than it sounds. The people of Hongzhen have lived with the Sentinel for generations. We can usually tell if it's in good shape or not. But now, the Fraxidus want to capture the Sentinel. They won't just stop at Mount Firmament. Madam Magistrate, I'm sure you didn't come here just for the Sentinel. Please tell us what you know, Madam Magistrate.
Yes. I will tell you everything.
Everything? Oh, flashback maybe?
So the Sentinel is actually injured. And it's been getting worse. The Fraxidus attacked while it hasn't healed yet. Their plans are devious as always. Madam Magistrate, you've already laid out this plan so far. It's always a challenge to decipher the Sentinel's intentions. But there were many theories about it in City Hall at the time. I couldn't fathom why it went through such great lengths to retrieve you from Mount Firmament and raise you within our walls. But now that I reflect on it, perhaps the Sentinel saw in you the potential to one day restore the temporal program and ensure the survival of Jinzhou's inhabitants. I just never thought you'd be willing to follow through with that prophecy.
It was here on this very mountain that I first encountered the Sentinel. Back then, I was too young to remember anything. Even the image of Mount Firmament has slipped from my mind. But this time, as soon as I stood at the base of Mount Firmament, I felt a wave of recognition wash over me. Memories long buried resurfaced with sudden clarity. Lady Xingyi, I was born with my life, my everything connected to our Sentinel. But my duty as its appointed resonator is not the only reason for my decision. I'm following the heart of my younger self before I became Jinshi. The girl who used to laugh with pure joy as she felt the snow from Mount Firmament on her face. I'm a seed born on Mount Firmament, carried by the wind to every corner of Jinzhou. But now, I've returned to my place of origin. It's time for me to take root and grow into something greater.
No matter what happens or what choices you make, please remember, the people of Hongzhen will always have your back. Mount Firmament has been stagnant for eternity. Perhaps a sudden crack of lightning is what we need to break through the fog of uncertainty that has lingered over us for far too long.
Okay.
Once you pass through Hongzhen, keep your eyes open for a cave on the northern cliff. That will lead you to a shortcut towards Mianlun Chamber. The place is directly under Mount Firmament's iconic loon-shaped cliff. I wish you two the best of luck.
Alright, so that was the main entrance that we went through initially to get in there when we first got here. So wait, you're telling me we were going through this town, I was heading in this direction, we turn, we go through there, through that entire quest just to come back out and then continue forward in the direction that I was going to be moving in anyway. I could have just went forward and solved this issue. man.
Jinchi, so far everything we know about the Sentinel is still just speculation.
You were right. But my weakening resonance ability and my connection to the Sentinel leave me no choice but to explore these theories. Whether it's fact or fiction, truth or a lie. I have to confront the Sentinel and see for myself.
Oh no, okay, I thought it was Peter.
Mind if I borrow this?
Alright, hold on. Oh yeah, I forgot to do the other pair.
I will be there for every.
I see.
Nice pick.
Let's read. Why hesitate if you know what you want?
Yeah, we already got another duplicate of her already. Crazy. Ah, here. Alright. Alright, let's check on leveling up maybe swords. We haven't really tried to level up items so much. Alright, that's maximum. And then you can increase it to be even stronger. Okay, I think you can buy that from the blacksmith. And then... yeah, we have no duplicates of this weapon. Upgrade. Already a cap. And... oh, those items... okay, so those items overlap with both our weapons and our characters fully. And there's also none for that either. Dang it. Man. And it's already max rank. Oh, actually, hold on. It's purple, so I'm assuming. Really putting a lot of bank on this. Okay. Okay, this one's already quite a bit better. Nice. And it honestly goes with this outfit better, I'd say. Taking this. I don't know what those other two items do. Stamina! Increased by 10. I keep forgetting that's what stamina is tied to. Mainly because we don't really use... I don't really focus on stamina that much. Trophies. Cool. Guidebook. Oh wow, we have a lot. Oh, and we got another one of those dudes. We got some level up materials. We got the crystals. I appreciate the guidebook giving us 60 crystals. For relatively just like basic playing the game kind of shit. Although I guess Genshin does that too. Oh, we went up one whole level. Awesome. Said sarcastically. And no one? Ah! Okay, well, we got... what are those? Oh, hello. We can get crystals from them? Okay, cool. So there's like, other than boss fights, there's like other like kind of trials of fighting. Okay, cool.
The Mian Loon chamber should be deep in the cave. Let's go.
Okay, I think we're gonna stop it for here. Just because we don't really have too much time left on stream, and I don't want to get into a whole, like, we're exploring this whole thing, get into a huge boss fight, long cutscene kind of thing, which I think we're gonna be heading into. And honestly, today we didn't really get, it does not feel like we got much done, but hey, we got that girl, we got back to base, and now we're heading for like the actual goal of what this island is supposed to be. But yeah, this game is such a mixed bag for me. It's one of those things where it's like, it's not good yet, but will it be? And I just keep doing that. But there are some characters, and like I said, I like the fighting, even though I'm not really the best at it because I keep forgetting the fucking controls of it. I like a lot of aspects of this game, but the story, unfortunately, is just not one of them. Yet, we'll see. We've had a few cutscenes that were interesting, but yeah, I think we're gonna keep playing this for a bit more. And yeah, that is gonna be it for today. Calling it early. Tomorrow we're gonna get back into Psychonauts, which I'm super excited. We're getting near the end of that game. That game has been so freaking fun. Man, I wish they could have remade that game for modern consoles, modern graphics, and fixed up, you know, the controls, but so fun. Cannot wait to continue it, can't wait to see how it wraps up, and can't wait to see what the sequel, Psychonauts 2, does. But yeah, that's the plan for the next couple of days. Like always, links down below for my Blue Sky, my Twitter, as well as links over my YouTube channel, where all my previous streams are uploaded and archived over there. Just a chill day. Honestly, today, yesterday, both very chill, not much happening days. But yeah, that's it for day 1660 of streaming in a row. Tomorrow, the next 2 days, Psychonauts. 2 days after that, Suicide Squad, where we're going to be finishing up episode 3 of like the post game and getting Miss Freeze, and then kind of seeing what's happening there. Although I did find out just by playing the game that they are doing a little bit more with episode 3 than they did in episode 1 and 2 in terms of, oh no, there's like a series of quests that you have to do. I don't know if there's actual story tied to it, but it'll be interesting to see. But I really hope there are, because that's one of the biggest problems with Suicide Squad, because the Justice League is like, post game, there's not really any story. It's just like, look, a villain, grind 30 levels and then you can play as them. Oh, look, nothing at all, grind 10 levels. It's like, what? But hey, it's looking up. Episode 3 looks like they're changing some stuff up. They did add in a new type of side quest, which is something I was super not jazzed that they did not do up until that point. It was just the same basic side quests over and over and over again. But hey, it's looking like they were changing and doing stuff by episode 3, so excited to get into that this weekend. Next time we play some more Wuthering Waves will be next Tuesday, not Wednesday. Wednesday we're going to be doing Genshin, because Genshin's update is happening next Tuesday. So then next Wednesday we're going to be in the new patch of Genshin, which is going to be adding in a whole new area onto the map. So that's what we're going to be doing next week. So slight change just for Tuesday and Wednesday. Games are reversed. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. Thank you for coming out and hanging out, and I'll catch you all tomorrow with Psychonauts. If not, see you guys back here next Tuesday with some more Wuthering Waves. See ya.